Hey everyone, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. My name's Tom, and I'm thrilled to be back with you today.
And I'm Jenna. It's always so much fun to join you all here. We've got a really practical topic lined up for today's episode, so stick around.
Yeah, this one's actually pretty close to my heart because it's something I do myself. We're diving into the idea of practicing your English by, believe it or not, talking to yourself.
It sounds a little quirky at first, I know, but trust me, it's one of the most effective tricks for building confidence and fluency. So let's get right into it.
So Jenna, a lot of people probably think talking to yourself is just kind of odd. Why do you think it actually helps with learning English?
Honestly, it's about giving yourself a safe place to make mistakes and experiment. You're not worried about someone judging you, so you end up pushing yourself more.
That's a great point. In my experience, when I try practicing a new language out loud alone, I notice mistakes I wouldn't catch in my head.
Exactly. Saying things out loud forces your brain and mouth to work together. Plus, it gets your tongue used to the rhythm of English, which really matters.
You know, I bet a lot of listeners are thinking, but it feels weird. I mean, I've definitely felt awkward speaking to myself, even in my native language.
You're not alone there. I used to feel a bit silly too. But after a while, it just becomes another part of your routine, like brushing your teeth.
I'm glad you said that. It's totally normal to feel awkward at first. I like to remind people, nobody's watching. Well, unless your cat's judging you.
Ha! My dog always gives me the funniest looks when I'm practicing. But hey, it's good practice for real conversations later on.
Let's get practical for a minute. If someone wants to start, what's an easy way to begin talking to yourself in English?
My favorite way is describing what I'm doing as I go about my day. Like, I'm making coffee, or I need to send this email. It's low pressure and it fits right into your routine.
Yeah, narrating your actions is so underrated. I even do it while cooking, like, now I'm chopping onions. It's almost like you're your own personal narrator.
That's such a fun idea. And if you want to level up, you can describe your thoughts or feelings too. Like, I'm feeling excited because I have a podcast recording today.
Something that actually helped me a ton was practicing in front of a mirror. Have you tried that before, Jenna?
Oh, all the time. It's like having a conversation with yourself, but you can also see your facial expressions. It helps you connect words with emotions.
Totally. And sometimes I even take it a step further and record myself. It's kind of nerve-wracking at first, but hearing your own voice is eye-opening.
Right, because you catch those little pronunciation quirks you never notice otherwise. Plus, tracking your progress over time can be super motivating.
You know what's wild? There are so many moments in a regular day where you can squeeze in a little English practice, like commuting or even waiting in line.
Absolutely. I remember pretending to order coffee or asking for directions out loud while I waited for the bus. It felt silly, but I was ready when the real moments came.
Such a good trick. Turning those small, boring moments into language learning time adds up. Sometimes I even make up little stories in my head and say them out loud.
I do that too. Creating imaginary scenarios is great because you get to practice vocabulary you might not use every day, and it keeps things interesting.
There's something I want to dig into. Mistakes. When you're talking to yourself, there's no one to correct you. How do you make sure you're not practicing errors?
Great question. When I catch myself hesitating or stumbling, I'll pause and look up the word or phrase later. Even just noticing those moments is a win.
That's smart. Sometimes I keep a notepad nearby and jot down anything I'm unsure about. Then, later, I'll check it or ask a friend.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to repeat the sentence a few times until it feels comfortable. It's a bit like practicing a tricky move in sports. Repetition builds confidence.
What's cool is, the more you talk to yourself, the less nervous you feel when you actually talk to other people. Have you noticed that too?
Oh, definitely. It's like your brain and mouth are already warmed up, so it feels less scary to jump into a real conversation.
Sometimes I think of it like rehearsing lines for a performance. The more you practice, the more natural it sounds when it counts.
That's such a good analogy. Even just a few minutes a day can make a huge difference to your confidence and your ability to think on your feet.
Some days, for me, the motivation just isn't there. Do you have any tricks to keep the self-practice habit going, Jenna?
What really keeps me going is setting tiny, specific goals like choosing a topic to talk about for 2 minutes. And if I miss a day, I don't beat myself up. I just start again.
I love that. I sometimes reward myself with a treat after a good practice session. Or I switch up the topic like talking about my favorite movie one day, and my weekend plans the next.
That variety makes it way more enjoyable, and it stops the practice from feeling like a boring chore. The key is to keep it fun and low pressure.
If there's one message I'd love our listeners to take away today, it's that anyone can do this, no matter their level. You don't need fancy tools.
Absolutely, and you'll be surprised how quickly you start feeling more at ease with English. Even if it's just a sentence or two, it adds up.
Don't wait for the perfect moment or perfect grammar. Just start speaking, mistakes and all. That's how real progress happens.
And hey, the best part is, your only audience is yourself. So go wild, be silly, experiment. The more you practice, the more natural you'll sound.
Before we wrap up, Jenna, do you have one last tip for anyone who wants to try self-talk practice after listening today?
Sure. My biggest tip is to relax and have fun with it. Don't be afraid to laugh at your own mistakes. They're just stepping stones to getting better.
I couldn't agree more. Thanks so much for listening today. We hope you give self-practice a try.
And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We've got plenty more helpful tips and fun topics coming your way soon.
Take care, everyone, and keep speaking English out loud to yourself and to the world. That's it from us for today. I'm Tom.
And I'm Jenna. Catch you next time on the English Learning Podcast.